All right, everybody, welcome back. I just want to do a quick hydration video for you, and then I'll also show you the contracts update, and just have a little bit of commentary for everybody to consider here. The title of this video is "I'm Rich, I'm Just Not Liquid Yet." And again, I want to challenge everybody, in terms of thinking about what you're doing here. This is a game, right? And they even mentioned it as a game in terms of, the drip network and the ecosystem that's here. It's all about the compounding. And I see so many people trying to over engineer how you're going to really make maximum gains here, right? And that is by compounding, and that means delayed gratification, right? I see a lot of videos out there of people saying, yeah, man, I got 10 drip and I'm hydrating one day and I'm claiming the next, right? And I get you got to take some profits, but I have a long-term outlook, right? I'm trying. I know that I'm already rich, which is why I'm not asking anybody for anything, right? I'm not. You don't have to sign up, and you see here I don't have any referrals. If you want to use my referral list or link down there, you can. But I really don't care, because the Healing the D faucet that I have here is really meant to show you that you don't have to have any team members or referrals, and this thing is still going to grow, right? From when I started, I had 10. About 10, I think I bought about 10 at about $100 or so. Anyway, that's the whole point of this thing, right? Is to kind of show you this, and then also to impact your community. But there's so many people out there over engineering the whole concept, and it's really simple. And again, you're also taking profits, which again you should do, but do it when you're ready to change your life, right? I'm still on my grind right now, doing my hustle with jobs and things like that, not taking anything out, because I have a long-term view. I want to be a baller like Stunna Breezy or Thomas G, some of those whales, those original OGs that are out there. And they didn't take anything in the beginning. They might have taken a little bit, but not a whole lot. They've been hydrating their butts off, right? And that's what you have to do. And so you realize when you take things out, when you take profits out, you have that 10% claim tax, and you have that 10% sales tax, and then you have the Uncle Sam tax, right? You got to pay that as well. So you've got to really build your nest egg up here high enough so that you're able to still compound way more than what you're taking out, and that might take a little while, right? But you're hurting yourself from getting there by taking out too early, right? And so and then all you day traders that are out there, thank you. I love it when you come in, you think that you're gonna get over, and you're not, because you're getting hit with all of your profits, if you're trying to day trade, are taken out when you sell. So do what you got to do, because all you're doing is feeding the rest of us who are doing it the right way, right? So again, that being said, don't come in with 10 drip and then start taking out right now, because you're only hurting yourself long term. You've got to be up there a lot, right? Stunna Breezy is Michael Jordan, right? He's got endorsements, he's got a fat contract, right? And you guys, most of us are just barely trying to make the freshman team and trying to hydrate and ball like Stunna Breezy is, and you can't yet. You've got to put your time in, you've got to invest. So I just want to encourage you to stop over engineering this whole ecosystem. Compound, have yourself a set goal of what you need to take out, right, after taxes, of the claiming and the selling, and then also your other taxes, and then figure out what that number is that you need to either live or live the lifestyle that you want to live, and then go from there, right? It can be done. It'll happen pretty quickly between the faucet and the drip garden. Boy, I'll tell you what, that drip garden is pumping. So, again, just keep compounding, right? And the numbers this is about math. The math doesn't lie, right? So anyway, this is a beautiful ecosystem. And then I'll make one more comment before I show you the hydration and just talk a little bit about the drip garden here. There's a lot of folks out there killing Forex Shark and his development team for the launch, right? So I've worked in IT, project program management, and I'll tell you this, I've never had a project that's gone perfect unless it's so small that it's insignificant, right? But large projects and large undertakings like this, when you're dealing with people's money, it takes a lot of effort. And I think that it's a great thing that number one, that team, the Forex Shark and his team, caught that illicit and scoundrel who was trying to rob the community, right? So it's a good thing. It kind of sucks right now, but it's okay, right? Because I don't think that I've not been involved with hardly any DeFi projects until I found this one, just because the tokenomics and the math didn't work. This one does for me, and I'm invested heavily in it, right? Personally, which is again why I don't need you guys to give me anything, right? I'll be fine. If you really want to, just for grins, right? Giggles and grins, you can send me a one piglet which we'll talk about in the piggy bank if you want, and because I have a loan one right there that we'll talk about here in a minute. But again, I'm not going to start a Telegram community. I'm not going to charge you money. There's this one cat that is killing the Forex team and is in the project and stirring up a lot of FUD, has a beard. Really don't like this cat. And again, I'm not even going to mention his name, right? But there's these professional YouTubers out there that are trying to charge you all $39 a month to listen to them drone on for things that you can find for free. There's so much free content out there that'll help you learn, right? You don't have to pay for that. Just put your time in, figure out who's giving you good content and see what they're doing. And those guys who are building these YouTube channels and trying to get, charge people money too, they're just trying to grow their YouTube channel so they can sell it. That's what a lot of these cats are doing. They're not actually investing a whole lot themselves, because if they are, they should be showing you everything like Stunna does, right? Thomas G, all those guys all those whales that are out there that are already showing you how much they're actually depositing because they're doing it. That's who you should be looking at. And they're not, most of them aren't charging. I know Stunna doesn't charge anything, so I'm not going to charge either. But those cats that are out there trying to, earn and get rich quick off of you guys, that's digging into your profits that you could be reinvesting here in hydrating. That's all I'm going to say about that. So just be careful. Don't try and ball too quickly. Make sure that you have enough so that you can keep hydrating, but you hit your goal before you start taking things out. You'll get there quicker. So anyway, I'll get off my soapbox on that. I'm going to hydrate here for healing the D. And again, just so you know, until we get to $1,000 a day, when we're going to basically do donations weekly on that, in terms of claiming. Right now, it's just going to be once a month, and it's going to take a while. But this is Southwest Housing Solutions in, Southwest Detroit. That's going to be the first one. And we're going to keep just giving to them until we get to that 1,000. And then we're going to spread it out to multiple nonprofits. So anyway, again, I didn't hydrate this morning. I did it this afternoon so you guys could see it. Got about $10 that we're going to hydrate, 1.57 or 0.157 that we're going to do here. So I'll just go ahead and do that. So again, for transparency, and watch you guys watch it click over. I've been since Monday. I do it every day daily, but wanted to do this one live. So go from there. We should get the alert here shortly. And again, appreciate you guys, checking in on this. And again, my biggest goal for having this is to impact Southwest Detroit and Southeastern Michigan, right? And Windsor, Ontario. And hopefully it'll inspire you to do the same type of thing. If you're just in this just to get rich and you don't want to, impact your community, then you know what, that's on you. But I think that the whole reason much is given, much is required, and you should be thinking about doing something like this. My hope and goal is that these nonprofits will actually take it upon themselves to do this themselves, right? I mean, to set something up so that they can, help out themselves, right? Instead of me having to donate to them, but that's okay. We'll get there one day. So let's do this. I want to also jump over to the animal farm and show you kind of what's going on, right? This is paused, right? While, Forex Shark and the development team are, doing the updates that are needed. I really think that they are sharp. Are there things that they could do better? Yes, absolutely. But name me a team and a project that doesn't. There's so many, like I mentioned before in the past videos, so many projects out there that are late and delayed, and things are changing so rapidly in crypto and DeFi. So anyway, I was able to hydrate this morning, this top one here, and this is my longest one. It's 154 weeks. And again, it started out at 23 pigs that I invested in. This one right here, the second one, which is, I believe, 9 weeks, started out at 25. And this one right here, the third row, was 16. Now, I know that this is paused because they're updating the contract on this so that the smaller, investors, that have these contracts here, right? These time-locked contracts here, can also compound, because right now I was able to, at the beginning, compound once on this one piglet here, but this one, we're going to call him Neo because he's the one, right? And so I'm going to hold on to this one. This is going to be kind of my little mascot here. I'll decide once it gets there, even after they change the do the update here. I may just let this one ride and see, you know, maybe there's a number that will trigger me to compound this, you know, but I'm going to let this ride. We're just going to call him Neil for the time being. So anyway, that's going to do it. Again, be patient. Don't over-engineer your strategy here, right? Compounding multiple times a day, that's what I do. I do it once in the morning, once in the evening. And again, I don't want to be a slave to crypto or a YouTube channel. So this is the update. But again, this top one, the longer term one, you know, if you keep checking in, this one's going to outpace all of these, right? And that's the whole point of the bonus here, right? And I think this one, you're going to be shocked at how quickly this one grows as you're, you know, keeping up. But anyway, that's going to do it. I appreciate you guys stopping by. You know, again, like I said, I know that I'm already rich, even though I'm not able, I can, you know, take some profit right now. I don't have to actually, I could take profit right now and run this thing out and not have to work. That's not my goal. My goal is to be self-sustaining for years and years to come and still be able to reinvest in other things, you know, gold, silver, real estate, you know, pay off debt. That's another big one too, right? So anyway, that's my goal, but I want to just challenge you in your thinking, you know, in terms of trying to take out too early, right? Have enough in there to where it's worth it. So, but anyway, that's going to do it. You guys have a great one. Be generous, be generous people, be kind to each other, please. You know, again, it's a tough world out there, and I'm just thankful that us in the United States are not having to deal with the ravages of war like Ukraine is. So keep everybody in your thoughts and prayers, and suck it up. You know, pay the higher gas fees right now just because, you know, it's for a good cause, for, you know, trying to, you know, put the hurt on Russia and Putin. So anyway, I don't want to get too political here, but I know that I don't know what appreciates the war and killing of innocent civilians. So that's going to do it. Have a good one, and we'll catch up with you next week.